This creature was abandoned in a clinic, and when the nurse saw it at once, she screams in horror. This baby was abandoned in a clinic, and when the nurse lifts her blanket, she screams in horror, a horrifying reality. When a family has a child, it is one of the greatest joys, yet there are people who are uneducated or unprepared for what is going to happen when they have a child. Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story. Surely, many people do not even consider leaving their children in the hospital. However, Adam's mother was so shocked by the condition of her newborn son that she made the horrifying decision to abandon him at the hospital. When the nurse who found him saw the child and lifted the blanket, she was afraid for his life, something very mysterious. Following his appearance, she immediately knew what to do. Unfortunately, this is not the first time an infant has been left in the front mall of the hospital. The nurse took the infant to the emergency room to be examined as soon as possible. However, the hospital discovered that something special happened, that it was disembodied to the naked eye. No limbs. This baby doesn't look like an ordinary baby. He was born without limbs. He has Hanhart syndrome, a rare disease that affects about 1 in 20,000 babies. This disease is usually characterized by deformities of the chin and tongue and the loss of fingers and toes. However, this situation is incredible because the condition is so severe that the baby has no hands or feet. Put up for adoption. The helpless child was taken to an orphanage for adoption. Will babies without hands or feet have a chance for adoption? It seems there is still no chance even if someone wants to adopt him. You must provide him with the medical care of dedicated 24-hour medical services. This means more responsibility than usual. For some time, unfortunate babies seem to spend the rest of their lives in bed and stay away from society. However, not everything is written in fate. Gianella Dan was shopping thousands of miles away from Brazil in Utah. When she saw an article about the boy, she kept thinking about him. His sad story affected her so much that she convinced her husband Ronald Dan to adopt the boy. Gianella and her husband thought nothing of it and flew to Brazil to adopt the boy. It wasn't as simple as it might seem, though. It was not an easy adoption. For Gianella and her husband, completing the adoption is not easy. It is very time-consuming and involves a lot of paperwork. However, the couple persevered and were finally able to bring the child home. The child without legs, arms, family, now has a home and 3 siblings. He also has a new name, Gabe, and after arriving in the US, he was welcomed with open arms. He's great. Gabe's expectant Gabe today looks increasingly resplendent and superior. However, this does not mean that his existence will not face great challenges. The day-to-day commitment that most people unconsciously make is closely held difficult for him. As they kept laughing at him and threatening him to go to school, it was also extremely difficult. As a first-year student, he even changed schools. He often cried alone. However, his parents perpetually encouraged him to do better. Gabe didn't let life's struggles let him down. He learned to do everything on his own. He struggled to be able to read, write, text, shower, get dressed, and do many daily tasks without needing help. He also painstakingly learned how to use a wheelchair and how to get around places effortlessly. Amazingly, he learned to dance when he was 12 years old. A great dancer. Gabe is a great dancer. He can even move to music better than anyone else in his school. Without thinking twice, he joined the dance group and went through a lot of difficulties, but he managed to win the second position. He managed to get a warm applause from his classmates. This experience further strengthened his heart and inspired him to go further. He has since used dance as a way to express himself and has performed well in various dance competitions. A strong man. To this day, Gabe has become a strong and healthy person. After many hardships and sadness in his mind, he continues to dance. But his ability to dance led him to think of an incredible, brilliant, and profitable idea of his life. To be an inspirational speaker, he will use his struggle, experience, and victory to motivate others to make the most of it. A great motivational speaker. His vast experience in his own life served to strengthen his mind and deflect the negative thinking that many have. Gabe's career as an inspirational speaker took him all over the world. He addressed thousands of people from all walks of life and inspired almost as many people who think they will now be bedridden all their lives. And young people from Brazil are now traveling the world inspired by hope for people with disabilities. A sacrifice of adoption. Gabe realized and appreciated the great sacrifice Dan made in adopting him. He described his family as his greatest asset and energy, which has made it possible for him to live and have a great mind and strength. However, his parents felt that Gabe gave them more rewards. He had always been very inspirational, always striving to be the best. It shows that no one has limitations and everyone deserves a little more. If you made it to the end of this video and liked this beautiful story, I invite you to comment with your beautiful banner to let us know where they see us from. Subscribe, share, and comment, and activate the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you every time a new video is uploaded. And if you're subscribed and have not yet activated the little bell, I invite you to click on it and activate all notifications so that YouTube notifies you every time it uploads a new video. Subscribe, share, and comment, and like the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.